My namaste to all of you. I am Dr. Anshu Astri, your friend for life. Friends, we all know that the cases of corona have been increasing by leaps and bounds in the last few days. The government is trying hard, along with the cooperation from the public, to fight this COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, as a measure, it has also directed the Central Board of Education to ask its partner schools or the schools that fall in its ambit to sensitize the students on the preventive measures of corona. So I have talked about these preventive measures in my previous videos, but for those who have not watched them, I would like to repeat them. The first and the foremost thing that you should be taking care of is following hand hygiene. By hand hygiene, I mean that you should wash your hands very frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. The guideline to wash your hands can be remembered using the word Suman K. The word Suman K can be used as a mnemonic where S stands for Sida, that is, you have to rub both your hands in this way, the palms facing to each other. The U in Suman stands for Ulta, rub the backside of your hands. Then comes the letter M. M stands for Mutti. So you have to make a grip of your hands like this and rub them against each other. Then comes the letter A, which means Angutha. That means you have to clean your thumb on both the sides. And then comes the word or the letter N, which means Nakhun or nails. So you have to rub your nails like this to clean them. And the last word which I said, the last letter which I spoke was Suman K. So the K stands for Kalai. That means you have to clean your wrist. So all these steps have to be followed for at least 20 seconds for your hands to get disinfected. If you don't have soap and water, alternately you can use an alcohol based hand rub which has got at least 60% of alcohol in it, and alcohol can act as a disinfectant and kill the virus which are lingering on your hands. The second measure, preventive measure that needs to be followed is, which the government is recommending again and again, is follow social distancing. But I would like to change the word social distancing to physical distancing, because in this era of COVID pandemic, everybody is very anxious and has fear of corona. So we must not socially and emotionally distance from each other. Rather, we should console each other. We should be besides each other at a social and emotional level, but should be physically at a distance from each other. So the government is again asking everybody to maintain a physical distance of 3 feet from each other, because that is a very important preventive measure. Then, so I would request all of you not to visit your friends again and again, and not to allow visitors in your home also. Don't shake hands, don't hug each other. You can give a virtual hug if you want, and just greet each other using a traditional form of namaste like this. This is the best way to prevent corona. But I would request once again to remain socially connected with your friends and family members, because they need you the most at this time. Then the second preventive measure that you need to follow is following cough etiquettes. So whenever you are sneezing or coughing, it is very important that you cover your nose and mouth with either a handkerchief or a tissue paper. And whenever you use a tissue paper, it is imperative that you throw away that tissue paper into the waste bin immediately and do not reuse it. And in case you don't have any one of them, so what you can do is you can use the upper sleeve of your hand to cough or sneeze into it. So this way you will not be soiling your hands with the virus particle and thereby transmitting it to others. So these are the 3 basic prevention that the government is talking about. But more important than this, which I feel, is that we all must prohibit ourselves from touching our nose, eyes and mouth, because these are the 3 routes through which the virus enters our body. So the least you touch them, the least is the actual there is probability of spread of the virus that decreases. So we all must prohibit ourselves from touching our nose, mouth and eyes every time because of without any reason. And then we also must not spit in the public, because the spit also contains virus, and that spit will carry the infection to other people. Now let me come, after I have talked about all these preventive measures, I feel it is very important that you should also know the clinical presentations of this illness. What are the ways which will help you recognize if you are suffering from COVID-19 or not? The first and the most important clinical presentation which everybody has been talking about is fever, cough and breathlessness. So if you have fever and you have cough and you have breathlessness, there is a strong possibility that you might be suffering from COVID-19. But there are some unusual presentations also of coronavirus that are being seen these days, and the most important of all is loss of smell and taste. Then the second is there is pink eye, that is conjunctivitis, or one eye gets red suddenly, or there is appearance of rash anywhere in the body. Some of the patients are just reporting a persistent headache which is not going with the conventional medicines, and a lot of patients are also saying that they have got a lot of myalgia and weakness as the only dominant symptom. That is, they have got pains especially in the calf muscles and they are unable to move. So body aches can also be one of the symptoms of COVID-19. So if you are having any of these symptoms, you must visit your doctor and the nearest COVID care center. Mind it, always wear a mask and go. I did not mention about masking initially because I wanted to tell you about masking at this stage. We all must wear mask and only then move out of our house, whether it is a homemade mask, an N95 or a surgical mask. Whatever you are comfortable with, please wear that and go. And if you want to know more about these masks, you can watch my previous videos as well. So if you have any of these symptoms, please visit your doctor who might recommend you some investigations. The most important investigation which a doctor will recommend for COVID-19 is RT-PCR test, which is the gold standard testing for COVID-19. The government has also come out with another test which is called as a rapid test. It is a rapid antigen test where you are getting the results within half an hour. The RT-PCR test may take around 24 to 48 hours for the results to be told to you. So this is the rapid test which has been evolved by the government, ICMR, and people are being using these tests. So you may go in for these tests at the COVID care centers, or you may call the state helpline, which is 1075 or 011 236 23978 046. You need not note these numbers. A better way is to download the Arogya Setu app. Each one of us must download this app, and it has the mention of these helpline numbers. And God forbid, if you turn positive, then there is no need to worry, because most of the patients, to be precise, I would say 80 to 81% of the patients are asymptomatic or mildly symptomatic, and they recover very fast. It is only 1% of the patients who are getting critical. So these are the patients who are either the elderly or have got comorbidities. By comorbidities, I mean if you have hypertension, if you have diabetes mellitus, or you are on any immunosuppressant drugs for any disease, then you fall into high risk category. And in case you have been in contact with any COVID positive patient recently, then you must get yourself tested for it between 5th to 14th day of the contact. And the high risk patients definitely should go in for this testing. So as I told you earlier, the recovery is very fast, and your reports will be then sent to the state government, who will recommend a doctor to talk to you, and this doctor will give you a call and will put forward some questions regarding the type of presentation of your illness, that is what symptoms you have got, and the kind of house where you are living, whether you have a separate bathroom which can be dedicated properly to you only, and accordingly you will be advised either home isolation, a COVID care center, hospitalization, or an ambulance will be sent to your home if you are showing symptoms of hypoxia. By hypoxia, I mean that means you are having breathing difficulties. And how can you know about these breathing difficulties is by just keeping a pulse oximeter with you. It's a small instrument which you can keep with you, and it can help you know your oxygen saturation. Your oxygen saturation at any time should not go below 92%. So if you keep all this in mind, then we can save these critical cases also, and recovery, my dear, is a rule and it is not an exception in COVID cases. But my dear friends, still I would ask all of you to stay safe and take all the preventive measures, because it is better to be safe than sorry. Thank you.